This podcast is provided for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our podcast on ChatGPT and AI tokens.
I think AI wasn't really something that everybody was looking at until ChatGPT cracked into the market. A lot of times, AI is already known to the general public, but not as much as right now. So, linking back to the AI framework and how AI actually can affect the crypto space, since we are all in the crypto industry here, I think why crypto and AI actually works so well together. Maybe we can talk a little bit on that. I think the first part would be the fraud detection. So, crypto and the blockchain is all about being anonymous, right? And actually, this makes it extremely vulnerable to a range of scams like market manipulation and outright theft, even. So, an AI algorithm trained to detect anomalies in transactions could actually help prevent these rampant cash grabs. That's one way to use the AI programs. The next one is in terms of risk protection. I think a lot of people view crypto trading as riskier than most. I think it's a fair assumption to make after last year that, but AI has the potential to actually insulate investors from big losses with algorithm trading. So, algorithm trading is also part of what an AI program can do. And the AI can spot trends, make decisions faster than any human. And when it comes to trading, and if it works well, it actually makes it even uh, more of a legit way of implementing an AI program. I think in terms of automation wise, everybody knows this because AI is effectively trying to do what a human can do, but maybe in a faster way, more automated way. And this is perhaps the biggest strength in introducing AI to crypto, because a lot of investing in crypto relies on your own understanding of the topic. And of course, gone are the days of spending hours of researching which crypto coins or tokens are best to buy. The AI could actually decide everything for you. So, it frees up a lot of your valuable time. That's what AI programs can do for us as well. And let's talk a little bit about AI cryptocurrencies. I think a lot of them will have come into light recently because of ChatGPT, and some of them have actually been in the market for quite a long time. Take for example one of the AI tokens called the Graph, which is GRT. That's their ticker. And actually, the Graph was founded in 2018, which was 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, the crypto markets weren't as mature as right now. And the Graph has been here for 5 years already. They are actually it's actually a protocol for indexing and querying data from blockchains, similar to a way that Google indexes and queries data from websites. So that's what the Graph does. And this actually similar to Google's AI program, right? And the Graph has a market cap of $515 million right now. So all these AI tokens right now, if you compare them to what the market in the traditional finance is doing, you can see that there's a lot of difference because they weren't really looked at in the past. And the next couple of tokens you can see are tokens like Singularity Net and tokens like Fetch AI. So these are the three, I think, one of the three biggest AI tokens in the crypto markets right now. And yeah, coming to where I started, where what I said earlier, Singularity Net, which is AGIX, they actually led the search in tokens related to AI. So I think over the past 7 days, it went up by like 80%, which was extremely crazy. And all this is because of the eyes on the AI front, and that actually pumped the price. We are not here to speculate what are the prices in the future as well, but I do think that the name of the game is very similar to what we have seen in the past. For example, Facebook in the past saying that they are going to rebrand themselves to Meta. And that's the point in time, Alan, I don't know if you remember about it. There's a point in time whereby Metaverse was extremely huge, and then the Metaverse narrative was there.
Yeah, I think a lot of these tokens or a lot of projects will try to at least what they try to trace the technology trend and try to build something around what is popular in the market, I guess.
Yeah, and I think the one part where you can see that it's gonna be adopted globally, or the highest possibility of it being adopted globally is that even like a relatively close market for crypto, for example, China's market. China is already China's Baidu is already done testing their own kind of ChatGPT, and it's called ErnieBot. And they are planning to release it in March. And the fun part about this is ChatGPT is not available in China. That's the fun part, and that's why Baidu thought that this is such a big game changer that they need to have it on their own for the people in China. And that's how you can see that even in such a large market like China also is trying to implement something like this. I think when you see things like this, you can understand that the adoption rate is only going to get more. And if you have heard of people who are not in the crypto scene, people who are not in the finance scene, already talking about ChatGPT, these are already part of the mainstream media, and everyone is just adopting it on a very, very fast scale. So we cannot avoid this. I think we cannot avoid new technology, just like how Apple created iPhones in the past. We cannot avoid them. We can only try to embrace them. We can try to learn about them. And eventually, if we are the first movers on how to utilize them fully, I think that would ultimately help us a lot in how the technology advances and how we can write on the positive sides of what ChatGPT can bring to us.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of opportunity as well. Just like when iPhone or when the new technology emerged, a lot of new industry and a lot of new service can be actually to grow with such a big technology breakthrough. So I think we will be seeing a lot of AI-based, at least a lot of them may be utilizing the ChatGPT AI to create some new services. Actually, I think there's a lot of tutorial now, like how can use ChatGPT to create your own news site or blog site to and generate like different types of income through different channels.
Yeah, so I saw that as well. In fact, I've seen so many YouTube videos on ChatGPT and how you can actually use ChatGPT to help yourself in your daily lives, especially like coders, programmers, and developers. They can even use ChatGPT to generate out like a Python code, and that's extremely crazy. When I saw it in the videos, I was like, so right now I don't even have to learn this. It's crazy. I can even type things like, I want to generate a code whereby I can do an automated system of tracking ABC, and then from this website, and then the code just launches. They will just show you the code itself. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you still need like basic knowledge before you can actually make use of the code, though. Let's say because I think ChatGPT right now is still quite limited. So let's say they can generate a few some script or can help you some of the answer that you might be facing. But in a way, you still probably need to know where to use it or how to use it to actually make it useful.
Yeah, you probably need to know how you use it, like you mentioned.
So I think right now it's still a better version of Google. I would say like a good version of search engine. at least for research or looking for like a text-based answer. But I think they still have a lot of improvement. And I still think like one of the way, let's say like when you like talk about YouTube videos, like when you want to learn something, I think YouTube videos are actually teaching you through a video format is still probably a little bit better.
I think it's still better
compared to ChatGPT. But I think ChatGPT can actually solve a lot of quick issue you're facing.
Yeah, I think ChatGPT is just brought out like not really a can of worms. I brought out a can of like very interesting things that we can find, because I've also seen things like how they can generate an image with just what you have typed, right? So like you have typed I don't think it's ChatGPT, it's another one whereby you can type things like this guy is wearing a pirate hat with like a singlet and then in like sports shoes, and then it will just generate an image of an exact thing that you have just typed. So that's really crazy. And what we can even do, I think, in the future is how we can automate a lot of things, maybe just by thought. Some people are saying like, in fact, in the future, the VR metaverse part will actually include the AI. We actually include AI, like they can actually read your own thoughts. I mean, that's just a very far stretch into the future, but they can read your thoughts. And then if you are thinking like, okay, right now, you're in the metaverse, you want to go to, let's say I want to go to Spain, and then straight away, the metaverse brings you to Spain. Just by thinking of it, you're landing in Spain in the metaverse. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this AI technology will bring us in the future.
100%. I think it's just the start and a lot of things to look forward to.
Yeah, I think with that, we come to the end of our podcast this time. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
The information contained in or provided from or through this podcast is not intended to be and does not constitute as financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other form of advices. The information in this podcast is general in nature and is not specific to you, the users, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, be it financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented in this podcast without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory. You understand that you are using any and all information shared in this podcast at your own risk. You are solely liable for any losses that you may incur from investing, and in no event shall we be liable for any losses which may be incurred while investing. Trading of cryptocurrencies is highly risky and may not be suitable for the general public. All opinions expressed by the program participants are solely their own current opinions and do not reflect the opinions of ABCC. Participants' opinions are based upon information they consider reliable. ABCC does not warrant the completeness or accuracy of such information and should not be relied upon as such.